Sundeep, no one wants that, man. No one wants that. Oh, wait for it. Morning, Spurs fans. It's Paul Hotspur Hippie here, the only psychedelic soccer show on the internet. I hope you're all well. It is a bright and breezy, something like 6:15. Bloody hell. That's earlier than I thought. I haven't looked at the clock yet. And it's Sunday, the 17th of November, 2024. For more in 24. Hope you're all right. I'd like to start the stream. Oh, shit. I'd like to start the stream not with breaking news, but instead by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land from where I'm streaming today, the Wallamedigal people of the Darug Nation, Ingani Warami. I hope you're all well out there. I'd like to pay my respect to your elders, past, present, emerging, recognise that sovereignty not been ceded. There's no breaking news on that front. Always was and always will be Aboriginal land. Hello to mobs all over Australia and people all over the world. Hey, everyone. Oh, there's a few people watching. Hello, folks. Now, I've got some exciting news before we get cracking on my agenda of bugger all and just talking to people in the chat. Thankfully, the laptop's coming this week because it's just taken me about half an hour to get this thing going this morning. I've had to reboot it so many times to get the fan going and this go. It's just, so that's great. Now, so I'll be able to change a few things. I'll be building it all from scratch. It'll still look like this. I'm going to get myself a better webcam at the end of next week, maybe at the end of this week, because I want to do 60 frames a second. So, Sundeep, I ain't going to do 4K, because otherwise you'd see where my makeup's not perfect, you know. But 60 frames a second, why not? Might as well. So, buttery smooth. Now, the other exciting news I've got, I don't know if you cool cats out there have caught the latest Steve Perriman podcast, but I think it's one of his best yet. It was great. There was loads of stuff I hadn't heard before. He's got Norman Giller on it, and Norman and Steve have got a new book out about Bill Nicholson called Sir Bill. So that sounds like a book. So it's inspired me. There's a few books that have been on a list for a while, and in a couple of weeks' time, I'm just going to bulk order a load. So I'm going to get the new Sir Bill book. I'm going to get Julie Welsh's biography of Tottenham Hotspur. I'm going to get her book written with John White's son called The Ghost, about John White. I'm going to get In Search of Alan Gilzean. I'm going to get Steve Perriman's As Life as a Spur. I'm going to get the book about the 1981 Cup run and Paul Trevelyan's Tottenham book. So I'm now get a great bit. I'm not going to get it on Kindle. I feel like having real papery goodness. I'm fed up with technology, so I'm going to get them all in, plough through them, which will take me a while. But my good news is that I've contacted both Norman Giller and Julie Welsh, and they're both going to come on the show sometime. So I don't know when yet. So I've got to get the books and then read them. I don't want to be like, some half-assed late night chat show host that just gets a thing written by a researcher with bullet points. I want to actually read the books. So really cool. Julie Welsh also did the screenplay, wrote Those Glory, Glory Days, which is a film I loved when I was a kid. And I saw it for the first time in about 40 years, not so long ago, and I thought it was great. So, I mean, you can't probably find two more people that know more about Spurs history than Julian Norman. Brilliant, brilliant. So that's exciting. Now, if you're in the Uxbridge area, might as well plug Steve's. Steve's doing a meet and greet talkie thing. He's doing it at Uxbridge, which is where I sort of used to hang around a lot. I think it's on Friday, this coming Friday, which is great. I won't be there because this Friday I'm going to be going to the cinema. I haven't been to the cinema in ages. Last time I went to the cinema I was watching shit with my kids when they were little. Because I'm going to go and see Space Odyssey 2001 in glorious 70mm. So I haven't seen a 70mm film since I don't know when. So I'm going to go and see that. It's going to be great. Anyway, there we go. How about that now? Is everyone all nice and calm? Because I think it's all gone. I haven't been watching any Spurs stuff. I had a quick look at Jacob yesterday. I was out and about driving. I know he was doing his come and challenge me and persuade me that Ange is out. I had a quick look and there was about 9 windows. So that's too much for me, man. I don't know what happened on that thing, but I get the feeling people are losing their heads out there. There's rumours going around. There's all this. We need Tottenham. We just need Tottenham back, don't we? We just need a bit of Spurs back. Kick Manchester City's arse, and then it'll all be full steam ahead again. Yeah, that's it. All this talk about Ange and all that, it'll all calm down. It'll all be good. Anyway, there we go, folks. Let's have a look at you lot. I got my chat working almost immediately, I think. Timmy! Timmy's in upstate New York. New York! If we're hiking the fur. And now I'll be listening to some Hotspur Hippie. Soon too. Peace and love to everyone. A gorgeous autumn day here. Sounds great, man. I have not been up to the northeast at all in America. I've been around the rest of it. But I sort of skipped New York and Boston and all that sort of place. Hope you're having a lovely time. Looks great up there, doesn't it? I've seen lots about upstate New York. Have fun, man. Have fun. Sandeep Patel, we need Paul in 40K. Like, I ain't going to do 4K, but I will do 60 frames a second. Buttery smooth. Sport. Of course, Sandeep's a member of the Hotspur Hippie commune. Memberships and super chats available. And like I said, I did a video yesterday. I've got to thank people's wonderful support this month. It's looking like it's going to be a great month money-wise, which I'll get paid that near the end of December because that's how YouTube works. It's like a month behind. But hey, thank you very much for your support, folks. And it's not just super chats and memberships. I've had a lot of views this month so far. Of course, it's the international break, so this week's going to be shite. But that's no one's fault. That's FIFA's fault. That's UEFA's fault. It's the FA's fault. Premier League. It's all their fault. It's not your fault. So thank you very much, man. It's been great. So very optimistic about the way this channel's going. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. I mean, I'd still be doing it without you lot, but you lot doing all that makes it so much more, I don't know, rewarding, I suppose. It's great. Thank you very much. I really appreciate every bit of support, every view, every like, subscribe, everything, man. It's great. B-side, no. Hi, Paul. B-side number 9. Number 9. I wonder if I could... Paul McCartney's a bit litigious happy, though, isn't it, if you start sampling it at Beatles songs? But I might sneak one in. Morgan! Hey, hello, brother hippie. How are we? Hey, I'm tickety-boo, man. Tickety-boo. Tickety-boo. Exciting times. I'm working my arse off in the car. I mean, that's the good thing about the international break. It means I just work every day. So, it was Saturday yesterday. Saturday's the worst day to work. Traffic shit, and people are a bit funny on a Saturday. But Sunday's today, and Sunday's my favourite day to work because everyone's just all more relaxed and there's no cars on the road. Don't know why. Dave, oh, hello, Paul. G'day, man. G'day. Nice to see you. Steve. Evening, peeps. Great timing. Just going to walk dog. Hey, there you go. So I'll plug you in and take you with me. That's all right, isn't it? On the right, it's funny. It's funny. Ah, that does tickle me, man. You know, the thought, I don't know what people are doing when they're watching people are walking their dogs. Some people are making breakfast. Some people are making dinner. Some people are trying to go to sleep. And I hope my golden tonsils does that for you. Steve Hayes. Morning, Paul. Morning, Steve. Shoshi. Howdy, Paul. All the comedy members are rocking up. I think I've got a sneeze coming. And in other exciting news, I've bought some more Aldi instant roast coffee. Smell the beans. It's great. Yeah. Sundeep Patel. Don't forget you'll need to buy the quad winning team book coming out next year. Well, I'll put that on the list for next year, man. We'll have to buy it. That'll be an annual every year. It'll be boring, won't it? People will hate us even more. Oh, Spurs have won the quad again. Football's boring now, isn't it? Boring. Oh, as usual, I've got to blow my bloody nose. There we go. There's more chat stuffed up. Yeah, of course it has. Of course it has. Why does it do that? I think I'll be able to fix this with the new laptop as well, because I'll be able to open Google Chrome for comments and then Opera browser for everything else. Spurs are good. Oh, shit. Sorry, mate. Sorry. Oh, don't bring the hordes upon me.
I am Spursicus.
Yeah, I watched the Perryman podcast. Great show. Hoping for more. Yeah, it was a good fun one. That I like Steve's podcast anyway. But yeah, I've been thinking about this quite a bit recently. There needs to be a bit more stuff about Tottenham history from well, I was thinking from YouTubers. So I'm a YouTuber, so I'll bloody well do it. So I'm looking forward to getting a whole stack of books in and enjoying it. You know, reveling around. I've always loved, it's a good thing as a fan. We used to, because it was only people 20 years older than us that were around with the double team pretty much. And hearing their stories and, I'd like to just do a bit more of that, really. A bit more of that. Don't let people forget who we are, you know. Now I'll have to do a few comments here, old schooly, because chat, I don't know. I'll try and refresh it again. Bloody hell, there's loads of people watching. Hello, everyone. Morning. All right, what we got here? Steve Hayes, the quad is the quintuple now. Bloody hell, Ange has won and Australian Ward that I call a cup. Has he? What's he won? Australian Football Coach of the Year. I mean, I don't know what the competition is. I suppose you'd have to go with someone who's managing it at the highest level, maybe. I don't know. All right, a quintuple. Bugger it, I'll take it. We're still going for the dodecadruple, which is 3 quads in a row. Hey, all right, the chat's coming back on over there. That's great. Piers Barrow, hello, man. Start the revolution, man. Start the revolution. Morning, evening, afternoon, all. Snow on the ground here in Alberta. It's the same accent as the American one, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know. Sorry about that, man. My vocal talents aren't that good. Oh, well, I hope you're all well, man. Hope you're all well. Mark N. Some so-called Spurs channel has said in the cult of Ange for wanting Ange to stay. But he put a super chat to an Arsenal channel. We won't name names. But I don't know, man. That's pretty poor, isn't it? Pretty poor. I don't know. It's an old-fashioned notion. I know it's not very stylish. I support the manager. The gaffer's the gaffer. I'm not a bloody player, am I? I'm not a player. I'm not a manager. I've only stepped in for about half a season. Hey, look, we did win the championship, but I didn't want to do it anymore. Too much of a pain in the arse. So I don't know shit. So I just go with the manager. Doesn't matter who it is. Doesn't matter who it is. Andre Villaboas. Manager's the manager. The only shot you've got, best shot you've got is to support the manager, but everyone knows better, don't they? He should do this and he should do that. Well, Ange is just going to do what the fuck Ange is going to do. So get on with it. And I heard this morning scurrilous rumours of players X, Y and Z falling out with Ange. Well, they can fucking well fall back in with him, can't they? That's the way it goes. Ethel Stan Edwardson. Jake Paul is fighting Joe Biden next. Did they fight him and Tyson? The donkey circuit. The donkey circuit. That's what Roy and HG call it in here. Just, crap boxing. I don't know. I like Mike Tyson. I don't like Jake Paul or his twat of a brother. They just rip off people left, right and centre all the time. Paulo, off down a pub. We'll have one for you. Ange in. Hey, see? It's not that hard, is it? I mean, is it Paulo? Oh, Paulio. Paulio's, he's going down the pub smiling his face. Ange in. No stress. No stress. Easy. Ethelston Everton. G'day, Paul. Oh, hello, man. All right now. Oh, shit. Rome V and Son. Morning, Paul. Hope you good day. And he's got a kangaroo, a mushroom and some trees, which I called the woods. But apparently in Australia it's called the bush. Sorry, Australia. Buggered that one up. Pierce Barrow. Pierce Barrow, Hotspur Hippie presents Hotspur History, Episode 1. Who was Bobby Buckle? He was a kid. Got kicked out of church for playing cards and stuff like that. And him and his mates, when the cricket season was over, they thought, we want to play this newfangled association football game. Kids. They used to meet at Willoughby Lane in Northumberland Park. And they created the magic of Hotspur. And then they got the mail sent to the wrong place, so they changed their name to Tottenham Hotspur. He was our first captain, and should bloody well be in the greatest captains. Bloody not Michael Dawson, Bobby Buckle should be in there. Stephen Hayes, the award is called 2024 Global Australian Award for Sports and Sports Administration. Whew. Wow. So it's not just soccer. So he's done everyone. Wow. It's a very coveted award. What I wonder what it's called. Oh dear, what the colloquial name is that they can trademark and sponge off. Victor Devonshire. Oh, I've got to press my special button. Come on, you old cunt. What are we going to do? Tell us. I was there when they paraded the double cups. Bloody hell, man, that's awesome. Wonderful. What are we going to do? I don't know. Stick with Ange. Find out what he's going to do. Donovan Osterreicher. G'day, Paul. Today's the day. Asking this girl out. Oh, just be calm. Just be chill. Don't worry about it. Let her come to you. No, I'm not. And whatever you do, don't watch any of those stupid channels on how to pick up chicks because they'll turn you into a psychopath. So don't worry about any of that. Just be normal, be cool. You'll be all right, man. I hope it goes well for you, dude. Victor Devonshire, I'm out of my box. Doing the best I can. It's all we can do, man. It's all we can do. Steve Hayes, one of those players can fall off to Real Madrid for all I care, but it's okay. He has a sore foot now. I don't know if it's in. Let me look at my scurrilous rumour file. Oh, he was in the... yes, he was in the thingy. Apparently there's Vicario, Romero, Destiny and Bentancur. has had a fallout. I don't know if that's true or not. Maybe he just gave him a bollocking. I don't know, man. Anyway, the manager's the manager. None of this dressing room power shit. Sean Hill. Here we go. I had some fun watching Jacob on United Spurs last night, this morning. Sadly, the SM rumour about players and Ange has taken the shine off the day. I wouldn't worry about it, man. I mean, who knows what it was? I'd be more worried that maybe there's a rat in the ranks. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who falls out with who, because they got to do what they're told. That's the way it is. Instead of falling out, pull your finger out on the pitch. We will find out against Manchester City how true this is and whether it's affecting performance or not. I saw, Phil Coyes came in and said, maybe they're downing tools. I've not detected that yet, but we'll see. And if they do down tools, fuck them all off, because I'm fed up with seeing players doing that at Tottenham. They've done it like so many managers. People wonder why we don't win anything with that sort of shit going on. Mark in. Doesn't matter if the manager is ET. That's right. Mr. T. Are you going on no plane? Have you got any prediction for the fight? Clubber Lang. Bean. Mr. Bean or my dog still support the team and the manager. That's right, man. That's right. They could get a speak and spell to be the manager and I'd support it. No, we're not having, subtle things like that, Victor, Don't worry about it. Mark in. I've seen those news reports. So there's news reports, right. I thought it's the wrong players that they put that he's fallen out with. Hey, look, if it's in the news, it's probably bollocks, isn't it? It's probably bollocks. Who's written it? All right, let's have a look. Who's the author of this shit? I mean, they've got to write some. It's the international break. They've got nothing to do, have they? So journalists just make shit up. If you don't believe me, look at all the transfer speculation that happened during the summer. They didn't pick who we were going to buy at all. So they just make shit up. Let's have a look. Ange Postecoglou. News. Oh, Margot Robbie's won an award along with Ange Postecoglou. How about that? I can't see the thing falling out. Hang on. Romero, Udoggy. Let's have a look, see if that brings anything up. Dressing room fallout. Spurs web. Do they cite? Football Insider. Who the fuck are they? Let's have a look. Football Insider. Ange Postecoglou has fallen out with at least 4 of Tottenham's senior stars. Sources have told the Football Insider. Have they fucking really, mate? Have they really? Who's this guy? Hey, it looks like bollocks. Football Insider? Well, that says it all, isn't it? The name says it all. Football Insider. We know what's going on. Bollocks. I think it's a load of shit. Sundeep Patel. BB was our first. Oh, what? Bobby Buckle scored. Oh, hey, man, I know we lost our first game 2-0 against Radicals, so he didn't score in that game. Bobby Buckle's our first ever goal scorer. Bloody great, Bobby Buckle. Ethelstan Edwardson. Great wins for England and Scotland this weekend. Was it Nations League shit, was it? I can't be arsed watching that. Steve, slow news week. Yeah, I know. It's pathetic, isn't it? Mark in. The Football Insider were the first heard talking about the argument that I followed the breadcrumbs. Who were they? Let's have a look at some of their other stories. I mean, this is how you know. I wonder if you can find stories from maybe a year ago and see if it was true or bollocks. Let's have a look. Exclusives. Scroll down. How far back can we go? Oh, no, 11 hours. Hang on. Oh, I'm not going to give cookies and shit. God, they're churning out shit on this channel. Well, there's like 500 stories every day. Can I skip to a page? I don't want to see. Nah, this is one of those scammy sites because it keeps on popping up. Football Insider wants to send you notifications. You can kiss my ass. I don't want any notifications. It's one of those sites. It's bollocks. Hang on. Let's go to page 12. See what stories are here. Oh, no. I've gone to page 12 and it's still got stories from 3 hours ago. No, I ain't buying that. I ain't buying that at all. That sounds like a bit of AI maybe involved with that. Don't buy it. They're just churning out shit. Wayne Bonner. Oh, drama at Spurs? No. That's never... No. When did that ever happen, eh? Joe G, Hippie, I'm convinced that you have a twin. A good-looking man that drives trucks for Sainsbury's. Well, I mean, he's doing better than me. Looks so like you. Oh, well. In fact, a friend of mine said he saw someone that looked like me in Lithgow the other day. So I don't know. Maybe I'm part of some mysterious experiment. Who knows? Spursicus, yeah, they lost the dressing room storyline's boring. Yeah, I mean, it's just, nah, I'm not buying it. Not, if that's the source, Football Insider. Look, if Ali Gold said it, I mean, he stretches things sometimes, but I think, okay, but not Football Insider that wants to spam me. Any site that says, oh, I want to send you notifications, nah, that ain't legit. It's not legit. Sunday Patel, Football Insider, the only place that has all the sources when you're only after mayonnaise. Hey, here we go. Ah, I'll tell you what, who would be able to find out whether this is true or not. Let's go full psychedelic Fred. Let's have a psychedelic Fred. Hang on. He'll get onto it. He'll find out. Go get it, Fred. Find out the truth. We need to know the truth. Wayne Bonner, how many managers have lost the dressing room? I know. Well, someone said here the other day, what was that? I've forgotten. But Ange has never doesn't go in the dressing room, so he probably doesn't know where it is. Hey, hello, Derek. Most stories are bollocks. It's not even a story. Hang on. No, I'm not going to read it. I'm not going to spread it even more. What a load of arse. But these are things. So he's written that, and then people see it, and then it goes on to other sites like Spurs News and This News and Tottenham Hotspur Today and Boy Hotspur and all this sort of shit. And then people start believing it. Victor Devonshire, bring on Tony McPhee on the front line and defence with the Ground Dogs. I know, Shuey McPhee. Steve Hayes, they must have a good supply of bullshitters producing that many stories. I suspect that they're typing quicker than a human can. So I don't know. Hey, I don't know what could be the story there. Derek Smith. Unfortunately, Paul, if they're cloning people, I think they'd find someone better than you. Well, hang on, maybe the technology isn't up there yet, and maybe when you clone someone, this is what you get. You know, maybe this is what happens when you clone Arnold Schwarzenegger. It just doesn't, it fucks up. So there you go. Victor, I don't even know if I got the name right. We work it out. I don't know, man. Well, I've played through the chat. I've caught up. When's it going to appear in my screen? Come on. Oh, there it is. Yes. Woo. Sean Earl. Those of you in the Predict the Football, have you put your scores in for next week? Shit. I mean, why am I saying shit? It's next week. Don't you give me a false sense of urgency. I do things at my own pace, which is generally never. Why put off to tomorrow something that could be left for the day after tomorrow? Tottenham Tifosi 61 is struggling after the last week, but I'm coming back maybe. Well, I think I had a good week, but that's just a blip. It's just a blip. Don't worry about it. Steve Hayes, lol, I thought of Twins as well, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's what a stupid film. Oh, God. Joe G, off for an Italian tonight with the missus. Should I pay? I don't know. Yeah, no, maybe. Or do a runner. Do a runner. What's more romantic than that? Than ripping off a poor small business owner? No, don't do that. I only did it once and it was by accident. I was on the train on the way home and I thought, oh shit, I didn't pay for my meal. This is like 30 years ago or something. Been cloned by aliens. Aliens? Well, I think we must destroy them. Oh, here they come. Armed battleships. There we go. That's taken care of them. No more clones. That's good. Speaking of clones, I saw that film, The Substance, a few days ago. I thought it was really good, but it's not, it's not for everyone, but I thought it was really good. Yeah, there goes the chat again. All right, let's do this. Mark in Wales drew away to Turkey. Did they? Oh, let's bring that up then. Oh no, I haven't pushed that button. I haven't done that button yet. Oh, okay, well that's a pretty good result. But does it mean anything? Does it mean anything? Derek Smith, I was doing so badly on Predict the Football, I gave it up as a bad job. Oh, what a quitter. What a quitter. Derek out. Derek out. He's lost his bottle. It turns out I know nothing about football. Yeah, my failing in Predict the Football is I put in the scores that I'd like to happen, and nothing to do with what reasonable judgment would suggest. So yeah, I'm at it, mate, but I'm hanging it in for the long haul, man, not quitter. Sean Hill, Scotland 1, Croatia 0. That's a pretty good result. But these are all this all nation leagues, but they're not qualifiers, are they? Because anyway, a country can just rock up now, can't they, to the World Cup? Because there's so many countries going to be in it. All right. Oh, here we go. Nations League, England tomorrow morning, 4 a.m. England, Ireland. Well, I suppose there's some skin in the game for that one. I'd be going for Ireland in that one because my nationality is all over the place. Two of my nationalities are playing. Maybe it's my nationalities cup. So I'll have England, Ireland, Australia. See who wins that. Mr. M's in. Wenger out. So fresh take. Controversial. Burner Babylon. I hope you're Irie. Mr. M. Oh, I sound so white, don't I? But I don't listen to Coldplay, so there is hope for me. Hang on. Mr. M's got a conspiracy theory which I can't bring up on the screen. So here we go. Where's the? Is this going to come up? No, it's not. Hang on. Fuck, this laptop is coming at the right time. It really is. Mr. M's got a conspiracy theory. Levy is real. Could it be Levy is an Arsenal fan that wants to destroy Tottenham from the inside. Conspiracy? I think not. I don't know, man. He's lying in his pockets. Oh, no, I refreshed the chat just as it started working, so I've erased them all. Oh, bollocks. Oh, shit. All right, I'll keep going old schooly. Steve Hayes, how about don't get paid this week? Yeah, I think that's fair enough, man. I think that's fair enough. Put the iron boot of discipline on some of these. But it's bollocks. It's not even worth talking about. It's Football Insider. Well, that's shit. Joshi, I saw a lot of players have left England. Not sure why. I don't know. Just going, I don't know. They're going to Euro Disney. Does Euro Disney still exist? Joshi, I saw blah, blah, blah. Victor Devonshire, loads of stories. I'm getting old now. I've earned the right to be called a miserable old git. Oh, yeah. It's where the badge of honour, man. Badge of honour. Right, I'm not going to refresh it yet because I was too hasty last time. Maybe it just takes a little while for it to, I don't know, do something. Wayne Bonner, I'm English, Irish, English, Welsh. So there you go. There you go. Oh, don't worry about countries. They're just silly little lines drawn on a map by people in big chairs so that they can get us to fight each other. That's all they are. Don't worry about countries. It's all silly. Football is where it counts. Football. I mean, I like countries for football, but that's about it, really. I'm pretty much club above country every time, man. Gon's football and things. Oh, mate, did you watch the boxing? No. Women's fight was crazy. Nah, I used to like boxing when I was a kid because it used to be weird because like whole families used to watch it. So I grew up with Muhammad Ali near the end of his career. And then there was some good English fighters around. British fighters, Barry McGuigan, Harold Bomber Graham, and then you had Chris Eubank and all that. And then it all went pay-per-view and shit. So I'm not interested in boxing anymore. And I'm certainly not interested in UFC. I just, it's too brutal for me. I know, what a pussy, eh? What a pussy. But yeah, it's just too brutal for me. I used to do combat sport myself. I used to do karate. So it's not like I'm averse to physical contact. But yeah, when you see a canvas covered in blood, it's not for me, man. I can't see. Maybe it's because I don't watch it enough. I can't see the art or technique in it, and there obviously is, but I don't understand it, so it's not my thing. Mr. M's having a chuckle, and Gon's football and things coming. You Spurs, that's it. Easy peasy, man. Derek Smith, I work for a car rental agency. Oh, you sound like you're on TV and trying to keep it anonymous. Fair enough. Rented out a 17-seater minibus to a kids' football club going to Wembley for the England game. Oh, that sounds... did you drive it? That sounds like a cool thing to do. That'd be fun. Shoshi's Jewish and English and Scottish. What other team have you got then? Got to be Tottenham Hotspur, isn't it? Got to be Tottenham Hotspur. Oh, man, everyone's revealing their heritage here now. And the chat. There we go. God. Mark in, I was born in England. My mum was Scottish, her dad was Irish, and I live in Wales. There you go. Yeah, it's all over the place, isn't it? Hit the likes on the way out or on the way in. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, there's loads of people watching. Is there like nothing happening? What is it, Saturday night? Usually when I do streams on the weekend, bugger all people watch. But hey, hello everyone. Thank you for your company. Oh, the sneeze is still working its way around there. No, it's just tickling. It's just tickling. Just give me a good one. Still there. Come on, man. Victor Devonshire. Boring family. Teddy Devonshire. You Diamond. Okie dokie. Sundeep Patel. Paul could be a boxer and fight under the name Paul the Hippie Hotspur. No, not a boxer. I mean, look at these arms, man. It's all about my legs. That was what I used to do. Long legs, keep people at a distance, try and kick them in the head. That was my game plan when I was sparring. and more often than not, I got kicked in my head, which, you know. Steve, 45th generation Roman here. Well, we're all, if you're going back 45 generations, man, we're all everywhere. I think you've only got to go back, I think, 15,000 years, something like that, to find a common ancestor for all of mankind, which is kind of cool, isn't it? It's not that long ago, is it? 15,000 years is not that long ago, but somehow we all keep fighting with each other. We need to sort our family out. We're all one tribe. Gon's football and things. I hate not having any Spurs to watch on the weekend. So boring. I know it's crazy, man. So I mean, that's probably why I got I've got the idea of buying a load of Tottenham books because I like reading, and reading for me is something I get out of the habit of. But when I get into it again, I really enjoy it. So I thought, well, what better to do than learn up on my history. Because there's going to be loads of stuff I don't know. I mean, I know a bit, but I don't know like 6 books worth, that's for sure. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. And so when there's another international break, I think the next one's somewhere in January, something like that. Maybe it's a bit later. I'll have something to do. Steer away of. I mean, I still haven't watched any football channels or anything like that. I'm just not interested because there's nothing happening. What people can be talking about? I mean, look at this. It's just waffle, isn't it? Alan Bennett, here we go. Everyone. It's like Nationalities Anonymous. Born in London, both mum and dad from Barbados. Hey, there we go. Is that a Barbadian flag there, is it? See, ignorant, don't know shit. Don't come here for any knowledge, folks. I assume it. I'm going to check now. I'm curious because it looks like a cool flag. Barbados flag. It is. Look at that. The flag is a tri-band design with the outermost stripes coloured ultramarine to represent the sea and the sky, and the middle stripe coloured gold to represent the sand. Within the middle band is displayed the head of a trident. There we go, eh? But your flag hasn't got the 2 yellow bits on the outside. I'd get onto Emoji Central and tell them to sort that shit out. Don't you get my flag wrong, cut the ends off. Mark N. And according to some and the borders of being a Tottenham fan, I can't because I don't live 2 metres from the stadium. Well, that's the way I think that's the new rule, isn't it? It depends who's saying it because the barrier seems to be where they were born. So sometimes I hear like 10 metres, sometimes it's 2 miles, sometimes it's 2 minutes. I don't know how long a minute is, but hey, I'm no scientist. But yeah, I know it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Derek Smith, no, it's not fun. 16 kids on a minibus, all right. Beyond brave for the poor man driving, all right. He wasn't looking forward to it. He wanted me to take the glass breaking hammers out of it. Look, kids are great on buses. I never once tagged a bus, the 204. Never. With my tag, Rapid. Oh, there we go. Victor Devonshire, mate, a boxing family, they change your text these days. Beware AI. People will realise soon that AI is just it doesn't work. It's a con job. Sean Hurl, 20th of January 1968. That's a long time ago. Hang on a minute. Trying to find a button. There we are. 20th of January 1968, my Spurs anniversary. First visit to White Hart Lane, Spurs 1, Arsenal 0, Gilzean. But according to a certain person, I need to leave THFC. Still raging about it. Absolutely, man. Yeah, you need to. I mean, who the fuck? Who controls? Don't get me started. Sundeep Patel. One of my ancestors was called Adam. And I think his wife's name was Eve, going back a few years ago, though. Yeah, I know. Same as, well, that's the same in my tribe. Slightly different names, but nearly the same. But yeah, go back a long way, doesn't it? Long way. Markin, do we include goats in our family? Goats? What do you mean goats? Ah! Yeah, R.I.P. Gary the Goat, lest we forget. Marking the next internationals are in March. Okay, well that's a fair way away. That's cool, isn't it? We have a nice little run of games, eh? Derek Smith, I think the idea is to big your own channel up, not call it crap. Oh, is that where I'm going wrong, is it? Yeah. All right, then I'll start from now. This is I think it's the best Tottenham Hotspur channel anyway, so there you go. He's the best. Or, nay, the best football channel on the planet. That's what it is, man. You don't get exciting stuff like
Mickey van der Ven.
Where else do you hear that?
Better, faster, stronger.
Alan Bennett, I see Jacob has gone to the other side on the Ange out train. Was he persuaded? Was he persuaded? A couple of wins. It'll all be back. Look, I suppose if you've got, we're all sponges, aren't we? So if you have like 8 other heads shouting at you Ange out, maybe you do go Ange out a bit yourself. Not here. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know if he's gone Ange out, has he? Oh, he'll be back. Joe, hello. I only take exception of people from South London. Where about what? Plumstead, Woolwich, supporting Spurs. Yeah, well, their team left them, didn't they? They got no team down there. Or Crystal Palace, that's not a team, is it? Victor Devonshire, I just got back to reading. Right, David Copperfield, not one of my favourites, but I'm loving it. Okay, well, not quite that vintage, but my go-to is the complete works of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, Sherlock Holmes. I like short stories, and I must have read this book, I don't know, so many times, but I always like dipping into it every few years because there's so much stuff in there that I keep forgetting the plots. It's great. A bit of Charles Dickens, eh? Fizzy Dilbury. Hey, look, you got he's part of the Illuminati. The Illuminati on DMT, it looks like that symbol. Clickbait is worse than ever on Gimme Sport, more like Gimme Strength. Yeah, I don't know. Gimme the remote control. Fizzy Dilbury, 48-year-old manager, ready to take over from Postecoglou and save Tottenham season. Tottenham Hotspur should consider appointing Ruud van Nistelrooy. What the Oh, God almighty. They have got 100 monkeys on 100... Well, yeah, no, that's all they've got, haven't they? They haven't got an infinite number of monkeys on infinite typewriters. They've just got like 5. Oh! Ho, ho, ho! Wayne Bonner, man! Ha! The 204 bus from Bourne Avenue, Uxbridge. Yes, that's the one. Oh, dude. Yes, that's the one. Wow, I'm impressed, man. I'm impressed. But when I moved, all right, Wayne, let's see what your bus nerd knowledge is like. When I moved, I then started getting the 98. The 98. And then a bit later, it was the U2 and the 140. The 140, the 140 was great because you could smoke upstairs on my way to school. Oh dear. Times have changed and not for the better. Ruud should take over. Right, okay, yeah. It's imminent, is it? Derek Smith has got the measurement ready. Okay. 1 minute equals 60 seconds or a 60th of an hour. I'm just wondering what that is in. Maybe they mean within 2 minutes. They mean within 2 minutes of me being born. Fucking hell, that's narrowing things down a bit, isn't it? Jeez. The benchmark truly is high to become a Spurs fan. What an elite club. Victor Devonshire, we don't need to talk about football because we're all family. Well, everyone is. Everyone is. Hope we realise that one day and stop fucking about. You Diamond. Thank you very much, Victor. Okay, now if you want more views, you need to say, all right, I can't even read that bit out, man. No, get off the screen. Fuck that. Give me the heebie-jeebies there, Mark. Bloody hell, man. Alan Bennett. Oh, all right. Let's see what Alan's got here. Don't abuse the breaking news. Breaking news from Alan Bennett. I've given up taxi driving after 18 years. Are you going to retire? Is that it? You've pulled up stumps? No more work? Is this retirement we're talking about? Or you just got to do some other shit to pay the man, just to eat food? Crap, isn't it? If that's good, well, you've given it up, so I assume that's good, eh? Well, congratulations. More money for me in the scabby Uber trade. Whoa, hang on, Guinness close. That rings a bell, man. That rings a bell. Well, I lived in, when I was a kid, I lived in Dawley Avenue. And then I lived in Hillingdon off Hersey's Road. And then I lived in West Drayton, Colham Avenue. And then I moved to Sheffield for a bit. And then I came here. Guinness Close. Where the fuck's that? I know that. I know it. Hang on. Google Maps. Guinness Close. Hayes, yes. Oh, I can't wait to see this. Where is it? Oh, right, Bourne Avenue. Okay, Bourne Avenue. That's not Barrow Hall roundabout, is it? No. North. Oh, Dawley Road. Okay. Oh, okay. Dawley Road. Yeah, I lived in Dawley Avenue. All right. Hang on. Let's scroll out a bit. So that's not far from Stockley Park, is it? Oh, the Woolpack. Fucking hell. Oh, my God. Is that still open? Dear, oh, dear. Great Western Borders. What's that? That's the M4 down there. All right. Bear with me, folks. Bear with me. I know this is riveting viewing. Hayes Town. Okay. Pump Lane. Yeah, there used to be gasworks near there as well. Pump Lane. All right. I'm with you. Yeah, Bourne. So I must have gone past Guinness Close then. That's where it rang in my bell. Bourne Avenue. There we. Yeah. Well, I went to school at Botwell. Almost got expelled for putting itching powder in someone's underpants. There you go. I didn't realise it would cause so much pain. I thought it would just be a jolly jape. Spursicus loved Conan Doyle. Yeah, he's a nutcase. Everyone was suffering with the brain fever back then. Got a slap and then a shot of brandy. That's how you deal with things, isn't it? That's what football fans need right now. Just a slap, shot of brandy. It's like, oh, right, I'll get back to supporting the team of my choice now. Derek Smith. Am I weird? Not saying nothing. I don't care about trophies and titles. I just enjoy entertaining football. I won't get a trophy, but I enjoy a 4-1 thumping of Aston Villa. Well, I'm pretty much like I treat it as a week by week thing. I look forward to the next game, and I want to be entertained. It's all about entertainment. And anyone that says different is going against bloody Bill Nicholson. Bill Nicholson knew it was about entertainment. He said it. He you know. I don't understand why some fans. Oh no, it's an elite sport. We need to. You're not doing it. You're not running around. You're just sitting on your ass. So I'm the same. I like to be entertained. And the trophy is kind of the result of being entertained a lot in specific games during a year. I mean, a trophy's fun, but I like just the next game. That's it. All I care about is the next game. And then when that game's done, how do I feel about it? Am I wee or am I All right. I'll do breaking transport news. Is it still London Transport or has it been sold off? I don't fucking know. From Wayne Bonner. The U2 and the 140 are still going. You can't get rid of the 140, man. It's an institution. The 98 changed to the H98, rebranded, and stops at Hayes End. Well, that's bloody useless, isn't it? Hayes End. Who the fuck wants to go to Hayes End? Unless you're going to go to Steve Perriman Sports, which probably, well, I know isn't there anymore. Steve, I've always said inside every footy fan is a Spurs fan screaming to be let out. You're reminding me of the substance again. Oh, bloody hell, another one, okay. Dermatron 2000 with some more breaking news. Ange will get it right. Ange will succeed at Spurs. As an Irishman, I will stand up firm. As a Spurs fan, big up Paul, big up to you, Dermatron. I hope you're feeling all right, man. I've been seeing, you've got this and that going on. I hope you're coming through it all tickety-boo. Yeah, Wayne Bonner, I just looked on the map. Yeah, it's close to Little Estate when you turn onto Bourne. Yeah. Yeah, no, wrong roundabout. Oh my God, are people still watching this shit? Yeah, they are. Yeah, Barrow roundabout, Judge Heath Lane. So I used to go down Judge Heath Lane, hang a right at Dawley Road, and then I used to get off near the shops and then walk up Hardinge Close. And then that was Dawley Road, down near the end, before you get to the park. There you go. But I went to a nursery at Judge Heath Lane. Was it Jerome Hall? St. Jerome Hall. They used to have bloody good firework nights there. St. Jerome's, is it? St. Jerome's. So St. Jerome's is the sort of building that, I don't know, it reminds me of the Witchfinder General for some reason. Mark Ian, well done, AB. Enjoy what you do next. Yeah, Alan Bennett. Okay, I was wondering what that was. I thought you were Alan Border. Yeah. Well, whatever happens. Hopefully, I hope Alan's just putting his feet up and having a great time. That'd be brilliant. Derek Smith, I bought a Euro Millions ticket on Friday. Oh, gambling. You didn't win. Well, you're lucky, man, because if you did win, that's dirty money, man. Dirty money. So you're lucky. You're lucky you didn't win. Sean Earl, I remember moving from London to Basingstoke and everyone got an AZ Weller. Even mentioned it. Oh, sorry, got an A to Z. Yeah, A to Z was brilliant. Riveting reading, that was. Weller even mentioned it in Strangetown. I suppose A to Z isn't the thing, is it? Or if you're in Australia, Gregory's. Yeah. We all managed to get around, though, didn't we? Lee Moody. I'm a Northolt boy. Oh, it's all coming out now. All this West London shit. None of you lot can be Spurs fans. Used to get the 140 to work in Harrow. Yeah, well, I used to because I went to sixth form college in Harrow, so I used to get the 140 to go there. Yeah. Were you near the White Hart roundabout? I used to always brought a smile to my face going past the White Hart roundabout. Lee Moody, my old man, lived on Peeled Heath Road. Peeled Heath Road, yes, Hillingdon Hospital. Yes, that's where I was born. I used to do hospital radio at Hillingdon Hospital as well. Next to Hillingdon Hospital. Wow, there you go, man. Peeled Heath Road. There was a good fish and chip shop there. And there's a pub. What was the pub called? Pub just down the road from the hospital. I used to go there all the time when I was doing hospital radio. Oh, what was it called? Can't remember. Well, hey, look. That wasn't the reason why the Woolpack brought a smile to my face, Lee Moody. I wouldn't know what you're talking about. Mark N and the engineer in West Drayton. Mark N, he's got more He's got more. Hang on, he's got more time. Watch you now. Oh, he's got more time to watch me now. Yes, Alan Bennett. Yeah, just go through the backlog, get my viewing figures up. Thank you very much, man. Well, I'm going to interrupt here. South Ruislip, live up the A40. Well, I used to live near where the A40 crossed Long Lane, near Hillingdon Station for a bit. Tom Larry, hi Paul and everyone. Can't stay. Nice of you to pop in. Just seen you were live, so I dropped in to say hello and hit the like. How about that? He's got things to do. Thought, I'll do Hippie a favour. Thank you very much, Tom. Member of Hotspur Hippie Commune. Memberships and super chats are available. Derek Smith. I delivered a Tesla. Boo. Tesla. Fuck that. A couple of weeks ago, actually got a glimpse of Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Does that mean I'm a real Spurs fan? Nah, you got to... The only way you can be a Spurs fan is if you were put into a basket and dropped on by the gates at Tottenham Hotspur. That's it. If there's very few Spurs fans, it's amazing we're in the Premier League. Mark, I've not seen any of the seven Ronnies around. Maybe the fun police got them. Oh, but we've had a Ronnie in from time to time, but not at the same time. But they're knocking about. Eltel Cockerell. I used to live in London. I think that means London. But I'm glad I moved away. It's all changed. Oh man, well, it's a big city. Big cities are big cities. I mean, it's funny. Actually, I had a guy in the car the other day who used to live, but he said about 200 metres from White Hart Lane. He wasn't really a football guy. He used to just check the football fixture list to know when to move the car so it wouldn't get smashed. But he was saying, he was talking about Sydney. Sydney is just turning into a retirement village. It's turning into a retirement village. It's so upmarket. It's up its own arse. All the fun stuff's gone. It's just boring. No fun in Sydney or Australia. Oh, is that I might have to just adjust my green screen quickly here. I might even be able to fix this with the new laptop. That'd be exciting. Let's go full liver failure mode. There we go. Sundeep Patel, to be a real fan. Oh, right, okay. Maybe I got that wrong. To be a real fan, you have to be delivered by the cockerel at the top of the stadium. That's it. In a basket by the gates. There you go. That's the only way. I don't know how many Spurs fans there are. We're all just fake fans. Wanting a team to win. Being entertained by football. Call yourself a fan? Dear, oh dear. Mark N, if the fun police reached Sydney, they came from Sydney, man. They came from Sydney. It's absolutely shocking the amount of pubs that have shut because some barrister moves next door and says, oh, it's a bit noisy. And like, there was one pub not far from me where I used to go to jam nights to play with my bass guitar. And it got to the stage where, and this was one complaint, and it was a barrister, and fuck you. One complaint. We used to have a sound meter and stand outside to make sure the noise of the band was quieter than the noise of the traffic going past, and even that didn't work, and the pub lost its licence. That's Sydney, man. That's Sydney. John George is on the Ange outside. Ange won trophies in Tin Pot leagues. Very disrespectful, man. Very disrespectful. So there's only one league, and that's the Premier League, is it? Against glorified pub teams, ridiculous. And has become very arrogant. No, he's just confident. I don't think there's much of an ego going on there as well. See how I'm dismantling your argument, every single word. Thinking his so-called tactics would work in the Premier League. He's totally out of his depth. Ange out. Oh, well, I disagree, man, but, each to their own. But I definitely disagree with saying other leagues are tin pot. Duke Smith, it was my job. I'm not. You're right. Yeah, sold your soul driving a Tesla. You're not even slightly a Tesla fan. Oh, I get that, man. I understand. Horrible cars. Nah, they're shit, aren't they? They're awful. I'm rooting for hydrogen power. I'd like to see that too. I think that makes sense to me. Teslas. Ugh. Stupid cars. Oh, I had someone in the car the other day. You know, I was behind someone at the traffic lights. Traffic lights went green. They didn't pull away because they're just fucking about with something. And eventually they pulled away. And this woman, she was very, very proud of this, very smug. She says, "Oh, I don't have that problem in my car. It beeps when the lights change colour." And I thought, oh my God. I turn all the beeps off cars. The only beep I have on is seatbelt, so I don't have to nag people. But, oh God, car that tells you when traffic lights have changed. What could possibly go wrong with that? Beep. Oh, shit. How about you just look at the lights? Just look at the lights. Oh, they've changed. Off we go. Oh, wow, there's loads of chat in here. Victor Devonshire, I've got to off now. Love you. Thank you very much, man. Hold on, I just heard that. We're all dead and living in purgatory. Bloody hell, man. Shoshi, I've only been out to the US once. Went to London, saw the Globe Theatre. Right, well, there you go. I think the Globe Theatre was built after I left. Oh, here we go. There's a Ronnie. There's a Ronnie. There's one of them. Hello there. Hello, man. Nice to see you. Chris, there's loads of people watching. What the bloody hell's going on a Saturday night these days? Chris 3520. What I think would pick you up and put in Oz if you could, Paul. As the thing scrolls off my screen. For example, food, pub, place. What do you miss most? Oh, what do I miss about England? Pubs. Pubs, they're kind of like pubs here, but they're not. It's I get this question asked a bit by, passengers and stuff. What do you miss about England? It's pubs and football. That's about it, really. I don't really miss much else because, the weather here is fantastic. Sydney might be boring as shit, but the weather's nice. And get out Sydney, beautiful nature. It's wonderful. It's a nice place to get out and about amongst it. But that's about it, man. Oh, well, here's Dermatron. I don't know if North Middlesex counts. I know you're right on the doorstep, man. You've got to be delivered by the cockerel in a basket by the gates. That's the new benchmark. Question to you, Paul. If Ange did leave, who would you like to take over? I have no idea, man. I'm not even thinking about that until it happens. I'm not going to waste my brain. My brain's flat out breathing, let alone considering counterfactuals and factuals. So, no, I'm not even thinking about it. Ange will do at the moment. Derek Smith, silent live pub bands. Everyone in the pub. No, you're shitting me. Everyone in the pub wearing wireless headphones. Like, I've seen silent discos, and I thought, and the way they were selling it was, you can pick one of 4 different DJs. It's like, and everyone's got their headphones on, all listening to different songs. What the fuck? What the planet's stupid. It is. I always think the world ended in the year 2000, but we're just hanging around. I think we're in the middle of the end. I think we're approaching the end of the end. You are shitting me if you're telling me that silent live. It's possible, isn't it? Silent discos. If there's silent discos, silent live pub bands. I can't cope. I can't cope, man. I can't cope with the world. I actually don't even, even though I don't smoke anymore, I just do dirty vaping. The good thing about people smoking in rock concerts was, you used to come out smelling like an ashtray. Have you been to a gig recently? Yeah, at least the smoke masks BO and beer, BO and beer. And Ronald M., if there were self-driving cars, it's a fantasy, it never happened. Would you need a driving license? Well, apparently in California, they can break all the road rules because to break the road rules, you have to be a person. So they're fucking going through stop signs, red lights. They don't get, I'm serious, they don't get, it's a loophole. They don't get fined. Self-driving cars, what a load of bollocks. Lee Moody, great memories, man. Derek Smith, we're only 3 points off third. I know. I know, man. Crazy. Kevin Meyer, anyone who took over from Ange would be sacked within 18 months anyway. Birkinshaw in. Let's get Keithy back. Yeah, let's get Keith back. He's still knocking around. That'd be great. But, hey, no, Ange. I don't know, man. It's going to be funny. Like, I get a feeling when Ange eventually does leave at the end of his contract, hopefully, or if something happens, people will be gloating. Where's your Ange now? Well, we'll get a new manager, eh? How about that? And then I'll support them while you lot agitate for another man. They're always agitating for a fucking manager to be sacked all the time. Keith Birkinshaw struggled when he started. We were relegated, and look what he did. It was amazing. He talked about it on Steve Perriman's podcast yesterday. He had the wherewithal to get Bill Nicholson back in. I mean, that's talk about lack of ego, getting the Mr. Tottenham back in to be a scout and not being worried about influence and stuff like that. I mean, I'm sure Bill wouldn't have done that anyway, but Birkinshaw was fantastic, man. Hey, look, I think it's time to love you and leave you, wonderful folks. Been going over an hour. An hour's your lot, man. What a fun stream. Usually it's pretty turgid on the weekends. People have got other stuff to do, but hey, man, that's really cool. Thanks for popping in, everyone. Ange in. That's a simple thing. We'll keep going. So, well, thanks to everyone that's been commenting. If you click like and subscribe, that's wonderful, but I ain't going to badge you about it because I can't be arsed doing that. If you've listened to it on the podcast afterwards, if I remember to upload it, because sometimes I'm a bit slack. By the way, I've hit the charts in Czech Republic. Got about 3 podcast downloads, which has put me into the Czech Republic charts. So thank you very much, Czech Republic people. If you listen to it afterwards, I hope it's distracted you away from 2024. There's more in 24. Dear oh dear, I bet I'm going to have to look up silent pub bands. I bet that's a bloody thing. Oh, God. Anyway, sod all that. Go and look at some old Spurs from the 70s or 60s on YouTube. That's what you want to do, or 80s or whatever era tickles your fancy. There's loads of Spursy goodness out there. I will say until next time, folks. Peace and love, man. Peace and love. Come on, you Spurs. Engage.